I was in between going to college for a year or playing out on the Epson tour for a year, and I'm so glad I took that route. I would recommend it to everyone. Getting to know what life on tour is like and playing week in, week out in the U.S. domestically, I think really helped me to be the player I am today. Every year, the competition out there is getting better and better, and those girls are good, and, you know, it's a great way to pave their way into the LPGA.
The margin of difference between the Epson Tour and the LPGA Tour is very small. Case in point, we had athletes last year that made it through in the top 10, and they're now competing for trophies on the LPGA Tour in their rookie season, only a couple of tournaments in. They didn't go there to try to figure it out. They went there ready to play and compete.
There's so much talent out there, and you really have to have your A game if you want to win on the Epson Tour. To earn your card after playing 20 plus events in an entire year, you really got to grind it out every single week. There are no excuses, and if you happen to get your card and come out on tour, you're really prepared and you have a lot of really good experience to back yourself on.
It has gotten harder over the years because the talent has gotten better and the margin for error is so small. Everybody out here is good, and obviously tournaments are won by a shot, playoffs, and that marginal edge, I mean, it looks like a putt. It could look like a good attitude coming down the stretch, or choosing to smile instead of being disgruntled over a bogey or a bad swing. And I don't know, as the talent improves, the margin for error shrinks, and it requires you to level up as a golfer.
The grind is still, that's the fun part. Figure out what's going on, kind of wrap your head around being back on the road, traveling, being exhausted. The shitty days when you feel like you've given up hope and you're like, why am I doing this? What am I gonna do? What's my real job gonna be? Because it's usually right at that cusp where you just find something.
Golf is hard, and I really don't know if I can do it. I've been through a lot health-wise. Golf has been something that's defined me, and the successes and the failures I've been riding a roller coaster of emotions, and really the only thing that has grounded me is my faith in Jesus. And that's the only way I'm gonna get through. This is the ups and the downs, and putting my faith in something bigger than myself and not letting golf define me is definitely what I'm focused on now, and it's not what I was focused on before.
And Madison is a winner on the Epson Tour.
I've had a lot more low moments than high moments. The best way I can describe staying positive and moving on from the bad is really just truly moving on. Like, you have to forget, you have to have a short-term memory out here. And I was pretty bad at that my first 2 years. Old emotions lingered, and honestly, without Jesus, I couldn't do anything. You never know you can do it until the moment is there and you do it, and I've been in the position and hadn't done it before, so now that I have it, I mean, it's great, but obviously we're back to a new week, and, you know, everyone starts at even par, so just trying to move forward.
$400,000 purse this week at the Carlisle, Arizona Women's Golf Classic.
We need everybody else to kind of follow in Carlisle's footsteps, and I think what they're doing is going to set a precedent for other tournament sponsors. Hard having it so early in the season. You're not really maybe primed for big money yet, but hopefully as the years progress, that will just be the new standard. And it's nice to see the commitment to our tour.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the final round of the 2024 Carlisle Arizona Women's Golf Classic.
Well, it feels, amazing to be the first to take a 60,000 home. But, it's just top of everything, it's good to see the tour going on to a good direction, and to see how this tour growth is very heartwarming. I think it will help a lot of girls moving forward and to be able to chase their dream, because I think this opportunity is one of a kind for a lot of us.
I intrinsically am very motivated because, like I said before, I wanted to play professional golf since I was a little kid, since I started. So for me, this is my dream. I'm out here living my dream, and the ultimate goal is to get full status on LPGA. So that just kind of drives me to go every day out here, have fun.
People compare us to what they see on the PGA Tour, what they see with superstars, what they see with people with endless amounts of money, and they don't realize that, you're driving 6 hours, or you're staying in sucky hotels, or you don't have a day off. I mean, you might take the morning off, but then, 1 o'clock you're back to the grind. So, I haven't had a day off in 3 weeks.
Women's golf is just completely going in the right direction. Obviously in the past the purses weren't as big, and there are a lot of girls who are playing now who also played when the purses were literally nothing. So the fact that I, went to Q school, came out, were able to start with full status on Epson Tour, and we're playing for so much money in comparison to before, it's super exciting, and it gives you a little bit something more to play for.
The right direction for women's golf is a variety of things. Obviously, let's get our purses, more equitable with the men's purses. Let's bring our levels of courses to the same type of levels. We're getting there. The level of play is there. The level of the courses, the attention that I think the spectators, the corporate world are paying to it. It's just we're getting there. It's not too far off now.
Epson Tour is incredibly important as a stepping stone to gaining LPGA status, and honestly just having a solid tour to continue competing on as you chase the dream to get to that next step. So having a full schedule, 20 events, just getting to go around and play against fierce competitors. I think the quality of golf on Epson Tour gets better and better every single year. You can see it in the scores. If you look, versus this year versus maybe 5-10 years ago, you can see the elevation. So that's a testament to everything that the tour has been doing to continue making sure that we develop strong players.
Don't ever underestimate this tour. That's not the way to go. Yeah.